Hey everybody, I did a little video for Elevate today, and they wanted a quick question on how to overcome fear when riding. So I did a little quick one, but I wanted to put maybe a little bit more emphasis on it. So there's a lot of riders, of course, that battle with fear riding motocross because it's a dangerous sport, it's a hard sport. We've all had crashes and we've all seen people or friends get really injured. So of course you're going to have that fear. And again, these motorcycles allow us to do things that maybe are a little bit past our skill level. So that fear is going to come up when you're trying to do this jump that you see your buddy do, and you just have to do it because we're men, right? So how do we overcome that? Well, I can't tell somebody just to stop being afraid. Oh, don't be afraid. Well, that's pretty idiotic, right? So how do we do that? Well, what the problem is that you have a mindset that is focusing on, let's say we're talking about a jump. You have a mindset coming up to the jump with what if, what could, what might, or what happened in the past. So that's all coming up to when you're coming up to this jump. So what's going to happen to the body? The body is going to hunker down, tighten down, and get ready for the what if, what could, what might, and whatever's happened in the past. So now, if you're in that position and your approach is that way, and you have a mistake or something happens off the lip of the jump, well, you just magnified the problem. And if you're in that position, you're going to probably land in that position. So you're going to have exactly what you prepared for, you just got. So how can you fix that? Again, I can't just say don't be afraid because you don't have the skill level. The only way not to be afraid is to have a lot of hours under your belt of riding, practicing, and getting away with, incidents. So you have to change the mindset. You have to interrupt that thought pattern. So when you're coming up to the jump, you can't think about two things at one time. So how about focus on everything that I teach? Where are my toes? Are my feet gripped? Are my hips out? Is my arms loose? Am I looking ahead? Is my hips out? If I'm focused on that when I'm coming up to the jump, I can't focus on the what if, what could, what might happen, right? I'm focusing on my technique coming up to the jump, so then my approach is proper. And if something goes wrong at the top of that jump, well, I'm in the best position I can be. So now that mistake will be less than, okay? That's the only way that I can tell people how to get over fear on the track, is not just by you can't just not be scared. You have to practice, or you have to change your mindset. And that's the same thing with anything in life. You have to change your mindset. If you're being grumpy, angry, depressed, well, sometimes you just got to change your mindset, right? And you see it in a different light. So same thing coming up to a jump, not the what if, what could, what might, what happened in the past. Focus on what's going to happen because I'm on my toes, tight with my feet, my hips are out, my arms are up and loose, I'm looking ahead, and I'm keeping constant momentum off this jump. And then when I come off this jump, I'm going to follow exactly what the motorcycle does. The suspension extends, so then I'm going to extend, right? And so that's the only way that I can say get over fear. And other than that, just practice. Hope that helped. Have a good day.